Hi, it's Cory, and today we're going to be reviewing a Donner ukulele. The specific Donner instrument that we're going to be looking at today is the 21-inch DUC400 Soprano size ukulele. Donner is a brand. They have a pretty wide range of different types of ukuleles that also come at different price points as well. Now, this ukulele Donner did send to me for review, but I will also have the link in the description box below. At the time of this review, it is around the $60 mark, which is really, really great for any ukulele. And actually, when it comes to buying a new ukulele, obviously everyone has a different price point, but a lot of times people try to get the cheapest ukulele they see online. And often, if you're willing just to invest another like $20 or $30 into the instrument, you're going to get a huge payoff with sound quality. So today I'm gonna go over the reviews of the specs, everything you get in the kit with the ukulele, as well as doing some playing demos and give you my overall thoughts and impressions about the instrument as a whole. So let's get started. So within the box, everything is organized really neatly, either in the case itself or in this little package. So we'll start with this. In the little bag of accessories, you get a strap. It also comes with an electric tuner. It comes with some picks. They are labeled as a guitar pick. They're very, very thin. In fact, they're 0.71 millimeter ones. So if you're not familiar with picks in general, some are very, very thick and some are very, very thin. The thicker the pick, the less flexible it is, and the louder it often makes the sound that when you're strumming, and the thinner, quieter, and more delicate the sound is. So these are nice and thin, and they come in some nice colors as well. Also, I can't tell you how many times I've caught young students trying to make picks out of like paper and stuff, and we can definitely investigate how to make some like homemade picks. And there are like some pick punchers which are really cool too, where you can take like old credit cards and gift cards and stuff and make picks out of them. If you're interested in kind of exploring some like DIY options when it comes to ukulele, whether it's like straps, carrying cases, picks, and things like that, make sure to comment down below and I can tell you how to do all that in a really good way that's not gonna damage your instrument. It also comes with a microcloth. And then finally, in the little kit of accessories, it does come with a spare set of strings. If you're interested in either how to change your strings on your ukulele, or just interested about the different types of strings available and how they change the sound of a new ukulele, make sure to comment down below and we can explore that in a later video. Of course, there's a box in my apartment, so my cat must explore it. But finally, we have the actual ukulele. Their carrying cases are really, really nice. Honestly, a regular carrying case that's of this quality, it costs close to like $30 on its own. I purchased carrying cases separately before, and the main things you want to look for when it comes to a carrying case is that it's a little bit padded. You can get ones that are essentially just sleeves that are going to keep the dust and grime and stuff from it, but something like this is much more preferable because it actually has some foam in there that's going to protect the instrument in case it gets bumped. Also, what's really nice is it does have a little pouch here in the front where all of the stuff from the kit can fit really, really easily inside the pouch. I'll show you right now. Microfiber cloth, strap, tuner, guitar picks. And it all fits in there really, really nicely. And there's still room for a lot more if you needed it. Additionally, there is a handle on the side here, so you can grab it on the side, but my favorite feature to have in a ukulele bag are the backpack straps, and these are adjustable. They have a little bit of padding on there, so it's nice and comfortable, but this is the best kind of strap that or for me at least, preferably that I like in a ukulele bag. I've had ones that are just the one strap, but this is just so much more secure. Plus, if you are someone that's like going to or from a lesson or bringing this to and from school, this is going to be a lot more secure. It's for anyone, not just like a young student, but an adult or anything. And the straps, they do move out quite a good distance, so it's very, very flexible. And what's really nice is the distance here between the strap and the top of the ukulele. It's not very big, so you're not going to be bumping your head or anything, which can happen if you've ever had a guitar case, for instance, or even been carrying a larger ukulele. It's a really nice width here. Out of the box, This is what the ukulele looks like. On the side, it has a little tag that has the strings are developed by Aquila. And then also what's kind of cool is, especially for a beginner, they have a little card here that you can see here, which is pretty cool, just so you can have that quick reference. So something like this is something you could put in the little bag on the ukulele, and you can just use it as a really quick reference. So you can see right here on the head, you have the logo of Donner, which is really cool with the 8th note there in the logo. You have the tuning pegs here. Everything is nicely lined and it looks really good. The tuning pegs themselves, they are very solid. Unfortunately, there are times when you get a brand new instrument, and especially on like lower end ukuleles in like the $30 mark, sometimes the tuning pegs can be already loose, and this one, that's not the case. What's also nice on this instrument is that these are closed gears here, which will help keep them a lot cleaner. It also helps the instrument to stay in tune longer. Like I said, this is a 21-inch soprano ukulele, and just to give a little comparison in size, this is the concert ukulele I use in most of my videos. I'm going to turn them side to side so you can just see the difference in the size. So you can see the bodies are a little bit different size, as well as there's about 2.5 inches on the concert as opposed to the soprano. As far as frets and all of that, there are less frets on a soprano ukulele as opposed to a concert. However, you pretty much are only ever using frets 1 through 5, if ever anything lower than that. And just like on most ukuleles, it has the fret markers on 5, 7, and then 10 and 12, and that's pretty standard. The strings themselves feel really good. What's also nice too is they're not like, I haven't even tuned this yet, and I can tell that it's going to be really, really easy to tune just based on the tautness of the strings already. Inside the instrument, though I'm not sure if it's coming up on camera, you can see the model type, which is really, really nice. As well as where it's crafted, and then the different websites for the instrument. It has this really nice engraved palm pattern right here around the sound hole, which is very, very pretty and just gives a little bit extra something in addition to having this outline along the body. The saddle has its strings on the outside here in the bridge in the saddle, so they are outside, which actually makes it really, really easy for changing your strings. You have a couple different options when it comes to using the strap that comes in the kit. The first way is you can actually use this string here to tie it to where the nut and between the nut and the tuning pegs, and I'll show you that. Just taking it and tying it. And I honestly, I don't really use a strap often, unless I had one at school that I would use with a strap, but I'd only use that when I was standing a lot. And then on this ukulele, you see that there are pegs in 2 places. So you could tie it up here, and that's totally fine. Or you could use this slit right here and put it on this peg, or there's another one down here as well. So depending on what your preference is, you could take the slit, put it on the upper, and then have your ukulele attached like this. It would look something like this. I've seen people do that before. I don't do that when it comes to a strap. Or you can put it on the bottom, which is what I recommend. And so then you have it like this. And rather than having this tied at the top, you could have it just connected like this with both pegs. So it kind of gets held like this. And then when you wear it, you can see kind of holds there. This is what I prefer personally. But again, you could have this top one, here tied here, and that's fine too. Next step in what you're going to want to do with the ukulele is to tune it up. Very easily use the tuner. All right, so I have this instrument tuned. Now it is like brand new, so you're going to need to strum it a lot. It only took me about less than a minute to get it tuned. The strings and the way that they're set up here, they're really, really nice that it tunes very, very easily. Also, the gears are like butter, okay? Turning them is just so smooth. So you can hear that's a C, G, A minor, F, G, C. So just going through that general progression, we're just making some small adjustments to see it keeping tune. So for this particular instrument, I've noticed that the E string is the one, like, again, right out of the box. Just took this out like less than 20 minutes ago. The E is the one that's losing the tuning the most, but again, that's super, super common. And what you'll find often when getting a brand new ukulele, at least in my experience, and I mean, I've opened a lot of ukuleles, like over 150 or something at this point, and had to get set up like a lot of instruments. The C and the E are the ones I find that get out of tune the most frequently. So it's still pretty good right now, but let's give it a little play test. So again, I have my strap and I'm playing. Just gonna do a general C, A minor, F, G progression. All right, now with that, I can tell that the E already started to get out of tune. Yeah. Yep, and with that, it was like just the E. It has a really, really nice sound though. Just to offer a comparison, this is a concert. And one that's like really, really worn in, and the sound, it's nice and bright, but also has a bit of a mellowness to there too, which is perfect for a soprano. Yeah, so the sound is really, really nice. Again, right out of the box, tune it up, and while it will lose its tune a little bit as you're playing, which is again that's just what happens, you're getting a really great sound. So I'm going to demonstrate a couple of different little strums and stuff just so you can have a good idea of what this sounds like in playing. Again, it may go out of tune, but that's just a consequence of it being brand new. So here's just regular strumming. Here's with chucking. Here's a little bit of a picking pattern. All right, so it sounds really, really nice. It's a very mellow sound, and again, in that, like, depending on the sales and stuff like that, looking at like that 55 to 65-ish range, this is a really, really solid instrument that has really nice features and finishes. Even the accessories alone, you know, if you were to buy a standalone tuner that was like a nice quality tuner, it's gonna be like $10. A padded bag, like what this kit comes with, again, is gonna be like $20 to $30. Strings by themselves, another like 3 to 5, picks, same thing, and you're getting it all with the convenience of having it come in a package. Everything can fit in the bag. It has the nice backpack straps. You're in with a neck strap and everything. The pegs are already in, which maybe seems like a small thing, but it's like a big deal. You can get these individual and then drill them in, but because of the way ukuleles are often made, that can really risk cracking your instrument. As far as finishing, you do have, it's a solid mahogany top, and then sides and backs as well. The front is a laminate, I believe, so that just means it's like a layered wood, whereas the sides, back, head, they are solid, which is really great. You can feel that, you know, it's not, you don't feel like it's like a dinky thing. Just in general, this is just a very, very good product. So if Donner's not a brand that you've ever considered before, or probably like most people, you just type into Amazon and look up soprano ukulele or ukulele, and then you get bombarded with a bunch of different brands, Donner is definitely one you should check out. You might end up paying a little bit more than some of the other brands out there, but I can guarantee you're going to get the quality that really you want. And at like that price point of which it is, it's really a really great thing that you're getting with all the extras. So like I said before, if this is something you're interested in checking out or just to kind of check out the brand in general, I will have the Amazon link down below so you can easily find this ukulele. Again, this was the Soprano size. I believe though they have the same design if that's what you really liked in a concert size. So I hope you found this enjoyable, and I know my cat certainly did, as she is now made herself very, very comfortable within the box that everything comes in. So, but I hope you have a wonderful day. As a follow-up to this video, I will be making an update on my Instagram, just a short little video to demonstrate like how this keeps its tune and kind of gets all worked out through in the next couple weeks. So if you're not already following me on Instagram, make sure to check me out. It's just Cory Teaches Music on Instagram, and I'll have a little updates with that. Also, it's just really fun. I give little previews for the videos that are coming out, tips and tricks and things like that. But yeah, so I hope you found this enjoyable and informative, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. My cat has really been enjoying this just as much as I have. Cat not included with sale of ukulele.